excited to play this. When I saw the announcement for this game coming out, I was very happy. Metal Gear, huge fan of the entire series. I got into it probably when I was about 10 years old. My dad played Metal Gear Solid 2: Sons of Liberty on the PlayStation 2, and I saw him play through that, and I saw him play through Metal Gear Solid 3, and I probably out of the trio, out of really the entire line, I probably put the most hours into Snake Eater. So I mean, the minute I saw this, I was just super excited. Kind of hits home. You know, Metal Gear is honestly one of the reasons I got into gaming. Just because of how much I loved, the gameplay, the story, everything. So I hope, because I've seen zero footage of this so far, so I hope that they did a proper remake, and I'm excited for it. So let's dive right in. Might boost that. Whoops, not that. This, just a little bit. Whoops. Alright, let me see how that sounds. Alright, test. Test. Okay, so you should be able to hear everything pretty well between me and the game. Okay. So, without further ado, let's... So, I've been actually waiting for this game to come out for another reason. I've actually wanted to stream the entire Metal Gear storyline in chronological order. And it just made sense to start with this game, with the Bills being a new game, and this one taking place at the very beginning of the storyline. Stop everything. I actually like the new style. I'm going to do that. Let's see. Pastures of Fox. That's European Extreme? What the fuck? Okay. Size. Protector. Doberman. Motion sensor. Yeah, I'm just gonna start on normal. So, I'll view all the tips just because I don't know what changes they made for the new gen. Hey, all right, achievement already.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
They got David Hayter to come back and play Snake for this, I think, because that does not sound like the Sullivan. That sounds like fucking David Hayter. Oh, love it already. Oh boy, that is kind of hard, actually. Yes, okay, they did bring back David Hayter. That's what I thought.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization.
Would have been really funny if they released this game just a couple days earlier to match up with the beginning of the game for the 24th of August.
Ready to go.
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
So I did set the graphics to, I think it was performance, or
Approaching
run at
release point.
60 FPS, but I might swap it here
10
and there just
minutes
to
to
see what the
drop
graphics
Hey,
look like.
you deaf?
Because I think they said the graphic one would look a little bit more clean. But honestly, I'm not complaining so far. It looks really good.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate the ammo bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the Virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the Virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted
Bet
us
you guys
to
didn't
return
think we were going to get history
Sokolov.
lesson today.
You mean the
They
Soviets
used
pulled out of
real
Cuba
footage
just to
for
get
some
their
of this
hands on
stuff, and it was
Sokolov?
actually
That's right.
Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3
What
were
the
actually
hell
taken
was
off
he
the market
working
for a
on?
while because they had to get renewed
At the time, we had no idea.
not the copyright, the
We were running
something or
out
other,
of
the
time.
ability to use all the said
It's either
footage.
give up Sokolov or
So
risk
for a while,
full-scale nuclear war.
Sons of Liberty
In
and
the end,
Snake
we had
Eater got
no
taken
choice.
off the market for a little bit.
President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then, a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Oh, I can pause. Nice.
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Alright, back to falling. God, that's pretty. Up there.
Listen up, Jack.
Yeah,
Your mission
see,
is to
just straight
infiltrate
up first person there,
Selinoyarsk
some
in the Soviet
cutscenes.
mountains,
So
ensure
cool.
the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west.
There's actually a lot of secrets in first person. That's actually how you find out how to escape an area later in the
If we
game.
don't get Sokolov back
And you can
before
stare
that
at
weapon
Ava's
is
titties.
complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons,
As well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast,
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
There's my backpack. Poof! And there's the snake stance. Damn near iconic. Yeah.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be
I'm so
using
happy they
code
kept
names
that.
to refer to each other.
Whee!
Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Ah, that's beautiful. Look at this. Just look at that. Absolutely stunning. Interesting. I was curious what that meant with the control. Stalking mode? See, that's something you couldn't do in the original. I don't think you could crouch and walk. First person. Oh, I need my equipment in it. Ooh, hello. Life med. Just run. Ledges. That's a little weird to be next to him, I guess. Hey, Andrew. How we doing? Just started not too long ago. Alright, I got my backpack. Over the shoulder view? Yeah. I chose
see you've
the
retrieved
newer
your
control
backpack,
scheme
Snake.
compared to the OG game.
To equip a weapon, it's necessary to
So
take
it's
it
more
out
of
of
like
your
an over the
backpack.
shoulder compared to a
In
little
the
bit more of a
survival
top gun
viewer,
that it looks
choose
like in the old
weapon
game.
from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a list on the
Oh yeah,
screen.
still very early. Like I'm
From
only
that
20
list,
minutes
choose
in,
the weapon you
and
want to equip
like
and press the Enter
15
button.
minutes of that was the
For other
opening
equipped
cutscene.
items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example,
That you
and your
are. That
wounds
you
won't
are.
heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover
This game
lost
was ahead of
stamina,
its
you can
time,
hunt
too,
for
because you had to
local
keep track
flora
of
and
like your
fauna.
food, your
You can
medicine,
use either
everything, in
your
order to make
tranquilizer
sure you
gun
were
or your
tip-top
knife to
shape
hunt.
on the field.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment?
Wiggle,
Whose
wiggle, wiggle,
crazy
wiggle,
idea
wiggle, wiggle.
was this anyway?
Solo covert
Oh,
actions are
I'm so
standard
excited to play
Fox
through this
operating
series. I've
procedure.
been waiting for this game to come
You
out for
can't
so
leave
long so I
any
can do it.
traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily wastes. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word.
So I'm very happy.
There'll
They
be no
actually brought
rescue
back
if you're
the
captured.
OG voice actor
The
of
military
David
and
Hayter,
US
which is
government will
the gentleman
deny
I met
any
at
involvement in
Comic
the
Con that we
affair.
went to
Then I'll just have to take
last
care
year,
of
year
myself,
prior,
huh?
something like that.
I'm afraid so.
So I'm very happy
Been
about that
given a
because
fake
no
death bill for
offense
that
to Sutherland,
purpose.
just David Hayter I grew
SAS
up with as
guidelines
Snake,
stipulate
so it
that
just sounds
soldiers
better
on
to me.
covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind.
Yeah,
You
fake
said this
cyanide
was a solo
pills.
mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax.
Well, one-time
There's a
use for the
support team ready to
self-revive.
back
That's
you
only
up
if you
over
use
the radio.
the fake cyanide
I'll
pill, the
introduce
fake
them
death
to you.
pill.
This time,
If you die for real,
survival is of
you die for
utmost
real.
importance. The
If
first
you're
member
dead,
of the
you're dead.
support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm Paramedic.
Paramedic?
Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short.
Oh no,
You're a
you
regular
can save
captain
the
in
Hello
Nemo.
Nurse
A
for later
name
when we
means
meet
nothing on the
Ava.
battlefield. After a
Chef's
week,
kiss.
no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Signet?
Huh?
Signet?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor.
Oh, okay. We're not just
Actually,
gonna
it
bring
was
him
the
up here.
boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission.
Yeah, no, it's
She and I wrote
it's very
SAS
like
together.
old style
Jack,
humor
is that
using
you?
the
How
instructor.
many years
Hey,
has it
boss. Ah,
Boss?
That's
nostalgia.
right. It's me.
Oh,
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
it's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know
Well,
about fighting techniques.
Everyone earns a
I
nickname.
taught you all I could. The rest you needed to
By
learn
technicality,
on your own.
her
Techniques, sure.
original nickname, I
But what
guess,
about
as
how to
part of
think
her
like a
unit,
soldier?
she was called
How
the
to
Joy,
think like a soldier?
as she
I
experiences
can't
joy
teach
on
you
the
that.
battlefield.
A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst
Yeah,
sins
no,
you can
that's
commit.
that's
Politics
going to be
determine
something
who you
you
face
see
on
a
the
lot
battlefield.
in Kojima
And
games.
politics are a
Cutscenes are very
living
long. Like,
thing.
I still
They
think that
change along
the
with the
Metal Gear Solid
times.
4, the opening
Yesterday's
cutscene,
good
has
might be
the
tomorrow's evil.
record for
Is
the
that why
longest
you
cutscene.
abandoned me?
No, it
I
had
think it's
nothing
like
to
an
do with
hour
you.
something,
I already told you, Jack.
hour
I was
15,
on a
hour
top
20 maybe.
secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given.
Hideo Kojima
It's
was
not his
definitely a
place to
movie buff,
question
so like he
why.
puts a lot of
But
that
you're looking
inspiration
for
into
a
his
reason
games.
to fight. You are a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no
Yeah, it did.
enemies and
I
no
didn't play. I didn't
friends.
finish Death Stranding, but
Only
I
the
did
mission.
at least get through the
You
first little
follow the
bit of it.
orders you're given. That's
Remember
what
being
being a
an
soldier
instructor
is.
how to make
I
pea
do
grenades in
whatever
that
I
game.
have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms.
Yeah, fighting to be a
constantly
goddamn
changing with the
American.
times.
Hoorah!
As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your codename is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world.
Cobra!
Legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
God, that was a terrible
Yeah,
impression.
I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC
Punches.
techniques I taught you are sure to come
I
in
mean, yeah,
handy.
CQC. Gonna be doing lots of
CQC.
punching.
Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Kind of.
See,
They did that in the
try to
earlier
remember
games
some
of
of the
still having like the
basics
two
of
faces
CQC.
talking. This one they started to introduce more like actual movements, pictures, and everything during like the little communications of the codex.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
The nostalgia. Alright, let's see here. Change camouflage, what about weapons? So, as a pre-order bonus, I got a few extra... What? Grenade pattern? What? Wearing this will just allow me to use grenades infinitely? Okay. Oh my god, look at all the grenade painting. Let's see. The eliminates the sound of footsteps and boosts natural... Okay, the sneaking suit from... looks like the Peace Walker version. The Peace Walker battle dress that reduces damage. I don't remember him having an armored headband. What the fuck is that? Okay. The white tuxedo. A crocodile suit. Naked woodland. Naked ammo belt. Fucking Rambo! And significantly lowers camo index, but boosts movement speed for the gold. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I kind of want to take advantage of the sneaking suit just because it's so good, but being outdoors, I probably should not do that just yet. So let's see. Sunglasses, glasses. I have the Raiden mask already. That's interesting. Alright, for now I'll stick with the leaf pattern. Need an M60 now? Hell yeah. Alright, so for now I will stick with the woodland. Visual background to add carry up to 8 items, 8 pieces of equipment at one time. Oh, interesting. Actually implemented a weight limit now. Okay. Let's see. Disables all other vibrations while it's active. Active sonar. Motion detector. I can put on a crocodile mask. 15 zooms up, pick up tomorrow morning. Okay. Alright, perfect. Then I will talk to you later, my friend. Let's see. I guess for now I'll just leave everything the way it is. Oh, okay. Weapon. Okay, so then that's how I swap that. So this is swapping you. Interesting. Well, what the? That's the radio? Interesting. Okay. And then, oh, I can change my camo right, like immediately? Can I change my face? Do I have to select certain, like, combos? Because, like... Interesting. Okay. Huh. Ooh, there's a snake. Boop. Hey! Can I keep it? Capture any animal alive. Hold up. I wonder. Can I select this from this? Camouflage. Makes food taste great while also boosting moves and growing and increasing stamina consumption. Oh, okay. But like, don't need to worry about it. I'm just a crocodile. Do. I'm just hanging out with my crocodile bro. Hey, bro, how we doing? Don't you come near me. Don't you come near me. The fuck? Wait, what? What the fuck? Did I just drain all my stamina and die or something? What the fuck just happened? Okay. I'm legitimately confused about that. It was weird. Probably not gonna do that. Let's see. Which way is the most clear? Oh, that is quicksand. Or mud. Oh, that's probably why I died. Probably stayed still in the mud for too long. That's probably it. Oh, I want that item. I want that item. Can I have that item? Ow! Worth it. Whoa! Oh wow, look at the definition of the mud still on me and everything. Cool. Bum 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 bum. Oh, and the mud stays even in the cutscene. Very nice. Pristine binoculars. Don't worry about the mud.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Alright, let's see how badly I can screw all this up. Okay. That's not what I intended. I meant to hold you up because you had a film thing on you. So I do have to hold it to keep it. Do. Look at that, you can still see the dart in his head. Alright, you just take a nap right here. Oh, those stupid little frogs. Okay. Let's see. I see that stupid little thing. Yep, the little frogs. Oh man. Such good. Such nostalgia. Oop. Alright, that can go. I think he's still over there. Environmental kills in a game like this. I like how he just stands at this cliff. We're just not that far from that guy. Alright, let me put this on. And then if I do... Boop. Achievement. Beekeeper. And grab that. Anything else in this area? God, I'm so curious on like what new secrets they put in this. Ooh, really rickety bridge. That's cool. quick. The XM16E1, state-of-the-art U.S. military rifle. Oh wow! Even with each little movement, you see the wire from my headpiece, from my earpiece move. Everything is so jiggly, like new physics. Oh, it's so beautiful, man. All right, this guy come back at all? Ooh, there he is. Oh my god. I'll be honest. The camera angle in the grass, very tough to see, which is very reminiscent of the first one. Because in the first one, when you go prone, it was always this type of angle, like always first person in the original.
Huh? Someone there. Is it the enemy?
Shit.
Someone there.
Whoop! Ow! I did that again. There's no one here. Just an innocent man trying to relive his childhood. Oh boy. Okay.
No one here after all. There's nobody here. Don't scare me like
Will you stop doing that? Go. Phew. That was a little nerve-wracking. I almost fucked up there.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Alright, tons of enemies around this area. So let's see. How do I want to do this? It's an interesting detail. Going into stalking mode actually reduces all sound you hear. Interesting. Come here, little rodent. Time for food. Yum. Ooh, a snake. Come here, snaky. Hiya! More food. Boop. Let's see. Again, that's another great detail. Look at that. The dust from the footsteps on the old wooden floors above. It's insane. Oh, there was something in that room with soap above. I could sneak in. The snake knows that. Surprised the snake hasn't eaten the rat. But I'm gonna get you so I can have some more food. The guy right there. Yeah, I may have to get a little violent to get into here. Yeah, because it's like right above me is where he is.
Huh? I hear
Oh,
something.
they can hear that ding? Interesting. Motion detector. So everything. Yeah, I know. My stomach is hungry. Guess I'll just Play through it. He also has opinions of all the food you eat. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go around the back side here.
Nobody here.
This one. Just gonna stuff him over this way. I don't dare go up the ladder. That's just asking for a mistake. You know what? You want to say that they can hear my footsteps? I'm just gonna eliminate footsteps. Fuck you. So there's you there. Uh, Alright, sir, if you could please go away. Sir? Oh, also you, sir. Hmm. Yeah, maybe the rooftop isn't such a bad idea. Yeah, I'm gonna go up top, get a bird's eye view.